Here we are. Preparations should be done. At this point, you should be in the location that you're all right with being in for at least 24 to 48 hours as this snowstorm does approach and move through the area. Taking a wide look at that satellite and radar, you can see all this snowfall here covering Missouri over towards Wichita, down towards Oklahoma. Again, even northern Texas or northeast Texas getting involved in that around the Dallas region. But all of this moisture kind of heading up into our neck of the woods throughout the overnight tonight into the first half of the day tomorrow, and really through the evening hours we should be seeing some of that snow flying across our area. Zooming in on our local region right now, again, you're seeing a few of these returns showing up, but then you see they kind of fizzle away. That's because that dry air above our heads is still eating at some of this snowfall as it tries to moisten up the column of the atmosphere above our heads. So once it does, you'll start to see that shield of snow continue to move through and not dissipate as it moves through our region. And that'll happen after midnight for most of the region here. So again, winter weather alerts right now. Anywhere in the pink, you're under that winter storm warning. That covers the entire forecast area here. And that means the potential for 4+ inches of snowfall is pretty likely for anyone under that winter storm warning. Higher amounts will be towards the south, lower amounts towards the north, but regardless, all seeing a significant amount of snow through the day tomorrow. Temperatures across the area already very cold, and certainly anything that falls on temperatures like these, especially after how cold it's been recently, that snowfall is going to stick very quickly. Not going to take any time to start packing on that snowfall amount there. So 22 in Mount Vernon, 25 in Carbondale, 16 for Harrisburg right now, 29 in Cape Girardeau, 28 for Sikeston. You're sitting at 30 for Murray and Union City, 30 for you in Poplar Bluff, 27 in Piedmont, 32 down in Kennett. So all of us at or below freezing there. Tonight's forecast that those temperatures will stay in those mid-20s generally as we head throughout the overnight hours. And you can see the precipitation chances increase here for snow as we get to 3-4 a.m. and eventually getting heavier as we progress throughout the morning hours. So expect once that snow starts, you're going to start seeing those slick spots on the roadways pretty quickly as that snow begins to accumulate. That light snow moves into southeastern Missouri here tonight. Tomorrow, the snowstorm takes hold of us here across the area, so certainly be where you're going to be for the entire day tomorrow. Stay inside, enjoy watching the snowfall, not driving in it. Towards the weekend, we will have to deal with continuous morning and evening black ice issues as we have all of this snowfall, all of the ice, sleet underneath that we had from the recent ice storm. Again, all of this mess, melting, refreezing, melting, refreezing. That's just going to be the case here for quite a while as those temperatures stay fairly cold across our area for the next little bit. Futurecast latest version here. This is around midnight. You start to see some of that snowfall breaking out across southeastern Missouri. Again, the initial leading edge of this is going to be mostly just drying out and not seeing that snow flying, but once you get further in here, you'll start to see that snow falling. And again, this continues to push up towards our region around 3 a.m. Everyone should be seeing some sort of light snow in general here by your 3-4 a.m. hour. And then you can see those heavier returns start to move in from the south and the west, and those darker blues, those will start kicking up the snowfall amounts by 7 a.m., 8 a.m., 9 a.m. Again, you're dealing with banding moderate bands of heavier snowfall continuing here across southern Illinois, southeastern Missouri. Now, you see the wide swath of snow. A lot of the times in snowstorms, you'll get mesoscale bands, small bands inside of the widespread snow that could drop some potentially heavier rates and therefore some heavier totals for a few isolated locations. So again, for a few of the locations, you could see some higher totals, but generally with the widespread nature of this, we're talking 3-4 inches for sure for pretty much the entire area here. This goes until 2 o'clock here, still seeing moderate snowfall with the latest run here across the entire area. It's not until we get to about 5 o'clock when that snow starts to really lighten up and then the back edge moves on through. We'll of course see the potential for some flurries on the back end here as we wake up on Saturday morning. At 10 p.m. to 3 a.m., that's generally when you should expect to start seeing that snowfall across southeastern Missouri. 1 a.m. to 5 a.m. across southern Illinois, western Kentucky, 3 a.m. to 7 a.m. further east towards the Evansville area. And that snowfall forecast staying the same, 4 to 6 inches area wide here with that winter storm warning. Best chance to see greater than 6 inches is going to be down in the Boot Heel and northwest Tennessee, where they could see some heavier precipitation rates, give them a little bit more snow. Storm Track 3 app, certainly something you want to download and have ready to go, especially as this system moves through. But guess what? It's the middle of the winter. We could have more systems in the future, so you'll want to keep that Storm Track 3 app in hand just in case. 7-day forecast showing you 100% chance of that snowfall tomorrow. Everyone's going to see the snow fly, especially in the morning and afternoon hours. We'll stay below freezing all day tomorrow, hard freeze tomorrow night. And then, of course, the next 2 days, at least seeing our temperatures at or around freezing, a little bit above on Sunday. So the potential for some melting is there. But again, overnight lows stay well below freezing. And then next week, an Arctic air mass moves in after Sunday, and our temperatures go right back down into the 20s for highs, single digits for lows. So this snowfall really is going to stick around for quite some time. It's going to feel like we're kind of living in the freezer here for the next several weeks.
It's been quite, you mentioned freezer, it's been quite a stretch.
Right.
Last 7+ days or so, you went through an ice storm, now about to go through a snowstorm.
Yeah, it's been an active past week or so.
Yeah, all right. Thanks, Nick. Appreciate it.